Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, this is a video, not a stream. I know, we've been streaming a lot recently on the channel, but this is a video. Yeah, I'm not live, you can't talk to me. Well, you can. Drop a comment. Let me know I'm stupid, because I am. Anyway, we're back playing Stuudenberg. If you watched the first episode, I guess you could call it, of this series, the stream where my computer crashed, that was lovely. The stream ended abruptly because my computer crashed. Anyway, we're gonna get right along with it. So we're back in Stuudenberg, and we do have problems. We have way too many transporters trying to load in warehouses right now. This one and this one seem to be having a problem because of just the sheer amount of industries that have to load into them. So the only problem with upgrading them, I would really love to upgrade them, but each warehouse upgrade, for both of these, I will need 40 tons of bricks to upgrade these warehouses. So I think the way that we're going to get around that is we have the materials, so I'm just going to put another warehouse there and another warehouse there. So hopefully this should alleviate some problems until we can get and I could have swore I had this on low graphics settings. Anyway. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. So we've got new warehouses in. Hopefully this should alleviate some transportation problems. And we won't have to spend tons upon tons upon tons of bricks to upgrade those. And what I was interested in is, where is it? Here. There's another clay deposit. I would like to get going on this as another source of bricks. So that way, instead of having these boosted to 25%, so that they're 125%, I can reduce it back to 100 and then just get a whole other brick manufactory. We will still be coming out ahead on bricks, but not by that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a road that connects into here. And, oh. Cool. So now that we have that hooked up with a road, I'm going to go ahead and put a clay pit, 2 brick factories, like so, and of course, gotta give them a warehouse. So there, that should alleviate some of our brick problems, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and make the boosted to 0%, because even without boosting now, we are getting more bricks than we were. Because now instead of just... So this one here was producing... This is producing 2 tons a minute. It was producing, I want to say, about 2 1/4 tons a minute. 2 and... Around 2 tons and... I can't do math in my head right now. 2 tons and 15%. So 2 and a part tons, and these were producing each a ton and a quarter. So I fucking 2.125 tons. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why I can't do math in my head. So this was producing 2.125 tons per minute, and these were each producing 2.25 or 1.25 tons a minute. So we ended up getting, or no, 2.5 tons a minute, right? Yeah, okay. So 2.5 tons a minute. My brain is all over the place. This was producing 2.5 tons of clay per minute, and these were producing each 1.25 tons of bricks per minute. And now this is producing 2 tons of clay, and each of these is producing 1 ton of bricks. So this whole setup is producing 2 tons of bricks a minute, and we just barely boosted that to 2.5 tons of bricks per minute. But now we've got this whole other brick production. We're producing 4 tons of bricks per minute. So we've boosted the happiness of our workers because we've reduced their working conditions, and we've increased our supply of bricks, which means we can afford to build our sailing shipyard. And we're going to pump out a schooner immediately. We have the timber, we have the sails. Oh, it's 20 tons of timber. Okay, so 20 tons of timber, 10 tons of sails for one of these. God, 13 minutes? Oh, it's because we have a worker shortage. Okay, that makes sense. So let's get some more workers in here. I like this block. Upgrade them. And we are out of timber to do that. And what does this boost that to? Just 4.5 minutes. So with a full worker complement, this would produce 1 schooner every 3 minutes if we're pumping them out like that. But we're not, so we're just going to be building the 1 schooner. Let's set our rally point right there. Oh, wrong click. I right-clicked instead of left-click. So when the schooner comes out, he's going to go sit over here, which is awesome. And now with that brick production, we might be able to actually upgrade the warehouses instead of just building more. And then I also want to, at some point, utilize this iron deposit, because this iron deposit is much closer to the main town than the one that's way off over here. And even still, I need to build this furnace. I think we did that in the stream, but I think the PC crashing overrided the save. So, but we're about where we were, and we have this zinc deposit, which is already connected to a road, already has a warehouse nearby. So once we can start doing the brass, we have the zinc. The only thing we don't have on this island is copper. Oh, there's 3 iron deposits. So there's that one, and then there's this one, which is actually over by where we're going to build our oil. So this could be our kind of industrial port, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do on this side of the island. This can be our industrial port, you know, with our steam shipyard and stuff like that, and like a trade port. And then we can have our tourism port over here. Whoa, what happened to my workforce? Whoa, what happened? Holy cow. What in the heck? Is it the lack of soap? I think it's the lack of soap. So let's upgrade those. And we need the steel beams for this. Maybe trying to build a schooner right now is not the best plan. So we're gonna put that one on hold for right now, and we're just gonna let the shipyard sit. What I wonder what happened to the workers, because we had a small surplus. All right, now we've got a small surplus of 18 workers. This currently has no workers working at it. That is wild. It's because this whole setup to produce 4 tons of bricks a minute is 4 tons. Oh no, it's only 2 tons of bricks a minute. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's right. 2 tons of bricks. My bad. This whole setup takes 100 workers. 25 for each brick factory and 50 for the clay pit. Oh, shit. I also know... I just built this, which takes 100 workers as well. Man. We can also build the steelworks, which takes 100 workers. Which means that we are going to need to... We are good on bricks, so what I'm going to do is
If it's a lockout, we've a right to know the disputes.
And we're going to go ahead and pause that brick construction there. And we have this space open here, and we have this warehouse. But this warehouse isn't really doing anything for us right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to demolish it. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, so we can actually demolish this warehouse. There we go. And we can even demolish this logging road. And we can expand the town the way that we were before. There we go. Lovely. Oh, that's tough right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand the city. The more farmers we can get in, the more workers we can get in. So there we go. Now, let's go ahead and let time play a little bit on the faster speed.
It's all prepared.
Okay, we got... Alright, let's go ahead and slow down. This is our second newspaper of the town. Boom.
You look as radiant as ever.
Okay. So, settlers arrive in numbers to Stuudenberg. Its illustrious doors opening to reveal shimmering utopia. Of course, if they lived here, they'd know not to expect that, but still, growth is good. So, this is a minus 50% riot chance, which is excellent. Shipyard in Stuudenberg grows. We've heard a call for the ocean. We've heard the call of the ocean. Will we soon be waving the first ship farewell? What manner of sailing vessel will
I once
grace
went
our
undercover as a clown and joined the circus. But when the balloon burst, my report was far too colourful to publish.
That's good and all. I didn't ask. Lack of able workers causing problems for industry in Stuudenberg. I told the gov I don't have the experience to work in this section alone, said one chagrined employee wishing to remain anonymous. So I will be not using any propaganda, so we're just going to publish. So in order for me to have good newspapers, I have to be running the town good. That's the plan. Alright, so we can go ahead and bring some more in there. And, are we?
We earned this.
Are we running out of sausages? Okay, we're not running out of pigs. Potato consumption. Oh, we are out. Our schnapps is actually... Okay. Oh, that's right, because I didn't build the schnapps things. Oh. So, okay. So what we're doing here is I'm gonna be building these potato farms to increase schnapps availability on the island, because we all know.
I'll put my feet up.
I'll put my feet up. 2 tons. Okay, so we need 2 tons. And if you weren't aware as well, happiness needs beer. We need an island with hops for beer. So until we do that, we're not going to be having any beer on Stuudenberg, because we have no hops fertility. We have grain fertility, grape fertility, and potato fertility, which means we can produce our own schnapps, we can produce our own bread, and we can produce our own wine and champagne, but we cannot produce beer.
Wake me up when you're ready.
Yep, I woke you up. Get to work. Okay, you can reach that warehouse. Okay, these 2 potato farms need to come online. Oh, it's a 1-to-1, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, so we do need that, which means we're going to need more farmers, which means we need more timber. So we need to get cracking on some timber here, because we have a shortage in both categories of workers.
Something's missing.
Summit's missing. Yeah, I know Summit's missing. Did we bring steel beams? We did. We did bring steel beams online. I just realized that. We did bring steel beams online. So this part here is what's causing a lot of our worker shortages because we had to upgrade so many people to workers. It's just because
I like the
this
boss.
requires
It's the
50.
boss.
Each of these requires 100. Each of these requires 10. So that's 20. 220. 520. And then another 50. So 570 workers are needed just in this little area. That's our main setback. 570 workers are needed there. There are more worker jobs. There are almost as many worker jobs. Actually, there's the exact same amount of worker jobs as there are farmer jobs. And, like, the logging camps, the sawmills are farmer jobs. The pig farms, the schnapps, the wheat fields, the framework knitters, like almost every job on this island in terms of variety is a farmer job, but it's equal with the amount of jobs for workers and farmers. Okay, so I think we can bring... Lovely. Bring these 2 up. And then that's very, very close. So we're almost... Yeah, we're good on farmers. We're growing. And then we need 1 more worker house. We need 1 more worker residence. So let's go ahead and up it to the fastest speed. And then, unfortunately, we're going to need a lot more jobs to bring the rendering works online so that they can have soap. Because now they need soap, and now they want a school. And we can build a police station as well. I'm going to blueprint that. And I am going to... It will fit right there, but that is not a really good... Is that the same? No, it's... Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to blueprint that and put that there. And then I'm also going to put another police station in blueprint mode down here. So that, or actually, I'm going to put it right inside this zone. Because the chances for riots to break out is going to be your industrial areas. I'm not worried about a riot right now because I have an island average happiness of plus 20. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and bring these 2 up. And let's actually bring all of these. We can bring in these farmer houses as well. Boom. There we go. So yeah, so now we're going to need more wheat farms, which we can probably put out here, so that we can bring a malt house on. And actually, I didn't even check the schnapps availability. There we go, we're producing 8 tons and consuming 6. Lovely. We're barely outproducing our need for work clothes. We're probably going to need that. Pigs, sausage, wheat, flour, bread. We should probably get some more bread online. Sales.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Oh, okay. Anyway, as I was checking on this stuff, yeah, so We are not consuming. The only thing that that we need to consume is beer and soap. So that now I think, what does one of these need? 40 workers. We can bring a rendering works online. It's not going to be much, but it's going to be able to produce our tallow. So if we can start getting some tallow going, that would be great. We are going to need a ship, like, as soon as possible. Because competitors are raising islands. Alright, so I'm gonna get as many workers in as possible. So that we can at least have the surplus to bring the shipyard online and construct that first schooner. But for that, we're going to need more farmer homes. Because of course we are. Oh, are we not producing enough sausages anymore? Now that I've upgraded that? No, we are producing enough sausages. It's just that they're brand new houses. We're still consuming more fish than we are producing. How much do each of these take? 25. Okay. Bring this fishery online. We have a -7 farmers right now, but that's okay, because that can easily be fixed, and that alleviates our need for fish, even though we have an island surplus of 108 tons of fish. And yes, I have built the depot here as well, which allows me to have more... We're not going to be constructing, I don't think in this video anyway, we're not going to be constructing any harbor defenses. But I do want to get this ship out. Which means we are going to need to wait for the tons of timber. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for the timber, which should be soonly... this also costs 10 tons of timber, and I do want another... I do want another depot. But that will have to wait for right now. I could put the depot there, but I don't want to, because I kind of want to put our first harbor there. Or here, next to the Harbor Master's office. Either way, it's still in the radius of the Harbor Master's office, so if we get any Harbor Master items, that'll be perfect. Yeah, or do we can't build a gunboat because we don't have any weapons. We need 7 tons of weapons to build a gunboat, but it is 10 tons of wood cheaper, but it is 10 tons of sails more expensive. And there we go. There we go. We can start constructing our first schooner. It's going to take 3 minutes. I want to at least discover one other island in this video, and this recording is already 25 minutes, and my typical type of recordings, I don't typically edit, because I don't really... I'll record for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, post just the raw footage, and then I'll record for 20, 30 minutes, and then hold on to that and post it later, or post it, you know, right afterward as well. But I think what I'm going to do is, once this is finished, I'm going to upload it, so it should go live on the same day that I recorded it, which is also the same day that I streamed and my PC crashed. It's also the same day that I streamed Subnautica. I streamed Subnautica earlier. If you didn't see that, go check that out while we wait for this. Well, don't click off the video to go check it out while you wait for the schooner, because when you come back, it'll be the exact same spot. But yes, okay, we have more timber now, and what I want to do is I want to get the rest of these homes built. There we go. Now we have all of these homes built up to the point where I want them to be. And eventually what the plan is, because you see this entire side of the city is taken up by industries. Like you've got pig farms, wheat farms, mills, bakeries, schnapps, sail makers, framework knitters, all that kind of stuff. The goal for me is to push most, if not all of this, off of the island of Stuudenberg. And bring it in on clippers and schooners and like not import, but like have other islands that produce well in excess of a lot of these things.
An explosion in one of your factories.
See, that's what I was saying earlier when I was streaming, is that
a fire broke out.
schnapps distilleries can explode. And we've got the fire brigade is going there to put out the fire in the framework knitters across the street. And there's a fire in the other schnapps distillery. So that is a issue. And we've got our first ship.
However we may.
The Electra. So I don't think I'll be renaming ships, but Electra is a good name for a nice little schooner. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send him this way.
Take the rudder.
I'm going to send her this way. Her. Ships are her. And hopefully we'll discover another island right here.
Schooner reporting.
The fire has been vanquished.
Okay, so the fire has been vanquished in Stuudenberg. And as you can see, let me slow this down so that nothing really important happens. There are now ruins because this blew up. And it's going to cost me 100 coins and 2 tons of timber to rebuild
The
it.
city has grown more beautiful.
And then I'm going to have to do the same thing for this potato farm. My city has grown more beautiful. Awesome. Love to hear it. And if this isn't going to be a railway... Yeah, I don't think I'll be able... I'm going to put the railway down the middle of town because of, you know... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the middle road. And I mean, obviously I'm going to... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to put all the crossing points in. And then...
More's the merrier.
I'm going to put trees. There. That adds a little bit of beautification to the city. Doesn't that? That looks so awesome. I really like the look of that. And that adds to our beautification score. Look at that. Culture ornaments. So right now we are a quaint port town, and most of the negatives are coming from our vulgarity and our pollution. So the vulgarity is stuff like the pig farms and all of this agriculture and sheep and stuff. And the pollution is coming from this area. Let's just dump that polluted water right back into the ocean, guys. Awesome. We have what we need. We're going to do another ship, and I want to try and find Sir Archibald Blake.
Ready for assignment.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the schooner go from where it is to over here and kind of explore the fog that's right by the island, and hopefully get this cleared out. Open up this sea lane, if you will. and that is 30 minutes. So I really want to find another island in this video
Stations.
first. I gotta stop talking about time and stuff
On
in
our
these
way.
videos. So the schooner Electra is, I will protect this ship with my life, because it is my first ship, and we must not lose it. But we probably
Take
will.
the rudder.
I think it's a good time to realize I don't believe that I selected archipelago in the starting conditions.
Adjust the sail.
I'm pretty sure that I hit random. And I'm pretty sure that I hit random for just about everything except for the name, because I wanted to go with Jan Vandermeer because I thought that would be a cool name.
Aye.
And Jan Vandermeer, there is a one in the game that can be selected for you called Jan
Stations.
Vandermeer, and I just changed his first
I
name
am Heshua
and
Princess Ching. My
and
father
add-
and mother
and,
sent me as an ambassador.
added the proper capitalization. Alright, so we have discovered Princess Ching. Okay. She's called her city Heavenly Gate. She's got workers. She does not have artisans. She's got a sailing shipyard as well, but she does have a
Spring
bigger
and
trading
autumn.
post.
Summer and winter.
Okay.
Ship constructed.
Okay, we've got another ship now, and what I'm gonna do with
Sooner we want
Electra
it.
is I'm gonna finish plotting out this side, and then I'm gonna take the other ship. What have we
New
here?
orders.
The Electra and the Jerboa, and we're gonna kind of explore this little loop around my island. And with that, we can
Aye.
once they meet on the back side of the island, we can. This is a nice little cut.
Stations.
The only thing... Okay, we found another island. This one's unsettled. It has red pepper fertility. It is quite small, but there is quite a bit of clay and copper. I might settle this island just because of the copper and the bits of clay that can make our artisans happy later on. But
New
that
orders.
island, even though it has red pepper fertility, in my opinion,
Plotted.
I think that island is far too small to do any red pepper anything on. So I do like how close it is, because right here on this harbor you can have a flame tower for your harbor defense. And then there is the beach on the backside of Stuudenberg, where I can also put a flame defense and completely negate that sea route for any enemies.
We assist however we may.
So Electra and Jerboa are going to meet up here. And I'm
Take
going to
the
have
rudder.
them fleet up and then sail back together. Yeah, So thank you so much for watching. If you watched, if you made it to this point of the video, why not like and subscribe? You know, you made it this far. You're watching my content. Why not sauce me a like or two? Well, you can't sauce me too, but tell your friend to like too. But yeah, leave a comment for what you want to say, and if you want to name any of the ships, leave a comment and let me know what you want the ship's names to be, and I will pin the comments of the ships that will be named. But this video and the next video are being recorded at the same time, so it won't be until episode 4 that your name will be featured on a ship. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point of the video. I can't do this because I'm recording with no face cam right now, but I can't do my normal ending of stream subscribe, but I will say subscribe. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.